Hey again, Derek here from Diamond's Hot Rod Garage. Today I'm going to talk to you about the methods I use to remove body panels that are spot welded without damaging it too much. You've got two pieces of metal put together in a factory. They basically put them together, spot weld them in pieces, and this is the way methods I use to get them apart. First off, what I do is I use some drill bits that are specially made for that. Hopefully you can see these. Basically it's a flat drill bit with just a tip to keep it from wandering too much, different sizes. I generally will take a look at the size of the spot weld and then pick which to use. But what it does is it gets through the top layer of the spot weld and hopefully doesn't punch all the way through the other sheet of metal. That way when you pull that panel off, you can reuse it to weld your new panel on. So if you look real close here, you can kind of see the little indentations where you can see the spot welds are at. Sometimes you got to look a little closer according to what kind of a car they are. Some are easy to find. Sometimes if I have a hard time finding it, you sand over the top of it and you can see where they're dented in a little bit. But they go about every 2 inches down. And if you can get them out, it sure makes it a lot easier. Sometimes you still have to pry it loose. But you're going to have to take that whole section off. So what I'll do is kind of see if I can get it in here so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing with the camera. In this case, I'm going to use the larger one because it's pretty close in size to that spot weld. Basically punch it right in the center of the spot weld as best you can. And hopefully it doesn't wander like that one. What I found is once it starts breaking through like that, if you just kind of walk it a little bit, you can sometimes start seeing where it's separating from the sheet metal. See, it's starting to feel it. In some places you can feel it cracking through. Hopefully you do that without punching through. Quite often you end up punching right through the metal. It's not great, but you can always fix it later with a little bit of welding. Here's another one. Most of the time you can start feeling when it's going to pop through. You can see the second layer right there below it. Most important thing is not to push too hard. You don't want to go too far. And then what I do oftentimes is I'll just take a screwdriver or a chisel and kind of push up behind it, and that'll pop the rest of it off, because sometimes that spot weld will spread out a little farther. Basically I'll do that all the way down, pop that out, and then hopefully we'll have a panel without too many holes going all the way through. Till next time, take care.